It looks like your speed to leads pretty good. It looks like your phone leads within 5 minutes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And okay, that's not good. So it took them. So the lead came through at 7 p.m. the evening before, and it took them till 2 p.m. the next day to phone them. So I would definitely be trying to phone them first thing in the morning, like, but because
Yeah.
that's way too long. So why was this lead not phoned anymore? So on May 17th, they were phoned again. You only phoned for 3 days. Is that why?
Yeah, we phoned them for 3 days, right? I guess
It's not enough. This is definitely not enough. When I say 5 clients per ISA, that means they're phoning the leads twice a day, every day for 7 days in a row. Not
five.
once a day for 3 days. You are massively overstaffed right now. You're really overstaffed. Okay, this one's a little bit long. 2:31 is 9:30 a.m. This one took an hour to get to, more than over an hour to get to. So this is the kind of thing where it's like, right now, what would be great is to be able to go to Slack, right? Type in Tommy Bryant and
Yeah.
understand, okay,
See it. Yeah.
why did this one take an hour to get to, man? Like, what the fuck happened? And the problem is you can't, like, you could say to the person now, like, hey man, what happened? But they won't remember. This is like fit on the 50th. This is like 6 days ago. They'll be like, oh, I don't know. Something must have happened. Like, especially your team being very overstaffed and it
Mhm.
takes them an hour to get, like, that's insane. That definitely shouldn't be happening. And then they're phoned at 4:05, 4:10, 5. Okay, I don't know what happened here.
I think
Uh,
yeah, maybe the
maybe
college.
kept this. Maybe it was disconnected or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's fine. They weren't phoned on the 16th at all. They're phoned once on the 7th. I know it's double dial, but once on the 17th, and that was it. So
Yeah.
this guy got phoned essentially twice in 3 days, as opposed to even with your system, they should be getting phoned 7 times, no, five
Sometimes
times.
for
Because you
some
do the
reason.
first days twice, day two's once, day three once. Is that how it works?
No, the first day is twice, then the second day is day one time.
Yeah, so the second day's once, the third day's once, and then that's it. So it's 4 times they should get phoned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even with only doing that, they only phoned half the time. So I want to know, like, okay, why on May 16th was you not, did they not get phoned? Do your team have any kind of like sign off? Like every day they're like, all leads phoned for today, like tick, like some kind of like thing they've got to tell, like, like kind of like a check sheet or something they've got to do.
No, they don't.
So on May 16th, this guy might have just like not been working and you don't know, right?
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah. So I would have some kind of like, so for example, with us, we have a schedule that looks like this. So basically, we have the schedule in here where we put who goes where, it does it all automatically, which is quite nice. And then on the interface, here is where the person can say, right, okay, I was given project one. So for example, Jane Doe's just an example data, right? So Jane Doe was given project one. She's got to phone that at 10 a.m., right? On the 29th of January. So once she's done that, she would come into here, she'd hit completed. She'd hit completed. And that means you know that all the leads in the power dialer for that time were cleared, they were completed. It was all done. And then you can go back and if you see, for example, on the 16th that lead wasn't phoned, like with this guy, and you can see, but on the 16th he ticked it. So hold on a second, you ticked it, but there was no phone calls made on the account on the 16th. Like what
Yeah.
like and you can
Okay.
start getting that accountability, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe every day, maybe have a Slack channel, and every day they're like, just confirm all leads were called as they're supposed to be. I don't know, some kind of like accountability. They've got to like say, hey, this is what I've done today, kind of thing. That's what I'd recommend as well.
That's super here. So I think you think I should call them 7 days, twice a day for 7 days.
Yes, 100%.
Twice a day for 7 days. And then once in the AM, so before 12, and the other time just after 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it like 10 a.m. and like 4 p.m. or something.
I should hire somebody designated for the weekends, just like Sunday, Saturdays and Sundays.
You can hire someone separate for that if you want to, but really what I would do is just have the team split up a little bit and be like, hey, like the team, for example, work Monday to Friday. I'd reach out to the team and be like, first of all, be like, hey, is anyone interested in like working weekends instead of working in the week? Like anyone up for that?
Yeah.
And just see, so someone might be like, oh yeah, I'd rather have Mondays off and work Saturdays. Is that cool? It's like, yeah, great. And like just start like giving different schedules for different people. Um, Figuring that out. Uh, and then like because you've got 8 people, you can definitely like if people are open to it, you can definitely use the people you've already got. You don't need more people.
Yeah.
But if none of them want to work and all of them are like, oh no, I can only do Monday to Friday, then you're a bit stuck because that is what you sold them into, right? You sold them into
Yeah.
the job was Monday to Friday. So then you might have to do some